Hi, I'm Tyler Moses with KM I'm an application engineer, and today I'm going to be talking about NX Motion, which is a valuable product created by Siemens to help engineers and designers to predict the functional behaviors of parts and assemblies. This also can allow companies to have an all-in-one solution inside of NX, making the learning curve simple and creating training costs much lower than our competitors. Now I will walk through the steps to creating an NX Motion simulation. I'll start by opening my assembly and switching to an NX Motion under Applications. Now we can create a new simulation. Once we adjust the information as needed, we will make sure to change the environment to NX Motion. We will need to start by defining each part into motion bodies. We need to adjust the Fix the Motion Body without joints option, so certain parts will not have movement during our simulation. Then, from this example, we will keep everything else defaulted. Next, we will go into the Joints feature and create motors for parts that will be moving. This assembly will only need to have 3 different types of joints. We will be working with revolute, sliders, and fixed joints. A fixed joint connects a motion body to a fixed position, such as ground, or another joint. The default position is the center of gravity. 2 joints that are connected as fixed move together as one body. A fixed joint allows 0 degrees of freedom. A revolute joint connects 2 motion bodies, allowing 1 rotational degree of freedom about the z-axis. A revolute joint does not allow translational movement in any direction between the 2 motion bodies. You can assign a driver to the revolute joint. A slider joint connects 2 motion bodies, allowing 1 translational degree of freedom between them. Slider joints do not allow rotational movement between the 2 motion bodies. You can assign a driver to the slider joint. Now that I've added the proper joints, we can begin to define how these joints will move by creating drivers. All my drivers will be using Profile 2D, and I will be manually inputting the profile input values. As you can see, I'm using displacement to type in exact degrees and distance by millimeters. NX Motion also allows you to select velocity or acceleration depending on the needs of a simulation project. Now that our joints have drivers with values attached, we can create a solution and will only be changing the time frame to 12 seconds. Now all that is needed is to update or solve the solution we just created and run the animation player, which is found under the Analyze tab. As you can see, we were able to fully create an animation for our project and assembly in under 7 minutes. NX Motion can save your company time and create accurate simulation solutions. Other features I wasn't able to show off in this video for NX Motion include interference, animation camera, tracing, post-processing, function plots, and many more. But as you can see with my demonstration, NX Motion allows engineers and designers to investigate assembly performances earlier in the development process. Also, since the simulation is inside of NX, you have the ability to make changes to the assembly or parts while the NX Motion is open and see the changes in real time. NX Motion also allows you to have an animation measurement to display in real time as the NX motions are taking effect. This can help display distances of moving parts that you may be concerned with interacting with each other. For example, I have a measurement at the bottom of this arm and the base of this moving table. To enable animation measurements, simply open the Animation Player feature, expand the package options, and select Measure. Now, when we solve and run the solution, we can see the measurements are active and are in sync with our animation. With any further questions, feel free to reach out to our website at camlogic.com. From here, you'll be able to go to our Contacts tab on the top right of our screen. And by inserting your information, a CamLogic employee will be informed and will be able to reach out to you answering any of your questions.